Hello Nursery, it's Mr. Corbett here. Today I'm going to be reading you a story of what the ladybird heard next. Now the fat red hen with her thin brown legs laid lots and lots of speckled eggs. But then, oh help, oh no, oh dear, those eggs began to disappear. Each morning all the eggs had gone, and the animals asked, what's going on? I'll find out, said the ladybird. She flew and she flew, she saw and she heard. She saw two men in a big black van, with a torch, a sack and a cunning plan. They were Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len, who had been to jail but were out again. Said Lanky Len to Hefty Hugh, let's steal another egg or two. But Hefty Hugh said, listen Len, I vote we steal the fat red hen. We'll make our way to the chicken coop and scoop her up in one fell swoop. Just to think of all those eggs she'll lay us, and all the monkey folk will pay us. The Len replied, we'll soon be rich, it makes fingers start to itch. The little spotty ladybird told the animals what she had heard. Hefty Hugh and Lanky Len are planning to steal the fat red hen. And then the cow said moo, the hen said cluck, hiss said the goose, and quack said the duck. Neigh said the horse, oink said the hog, baa said the sheep, and woof said the dog. And two cats meowed, those bad, bad men. We can't let them steal the fat red hen. But the ladybird said, listen quick, I thought of a really clever trick. At the dead of night, the two bad men opened the coop and snatched the hen, but the fat red hen began to cluck, why don't you steal the downy duck? Her eggs are bigger, far than mine, and people say they taste divine. Good thinking that, said Lanky Len. They tiptoed to the pond, but then the downy duck began to quack, oh please don't put me in your sack. Why don't you steal the goose instead? She's bigger still and better fed. Her eggs are huge and tasty too. Good thinking that, said Hefty Hugh. But when they tried to seize the goose, she hissed at them. I'm not much use. Why don't you steal the great big bird, the super duper snuggled snurd? What, said Len? Who, said Hugh. The goose replied, I thought you knew. She lays the biggest eggs. Each one looks like a rugby ball. The duck joined in. She's friendly too. I'm sure she'd love to live with you. She'll put an end to all your cares. You'll very soon be millionaires. Where is this snurd? Asked Lanky Len. Not far away, chirped in the hen. She lives inside the big brown heap. You'll find her there. She's fast asleep. The two thieves laughed. We've got it made. Let's take turns with the farmer's spade. They dug and they dug. And then Len said, pooh, it stinks. And Hugh said, so do you. And then Len said there was a giant bird, a super duper snuggle snurd. He'd rather shy. The goose replied, she must be hiding deep inside. So they dug a tunnel nice and deep. That's it, said Hugh. Now in we creep. I think we're nearly there, said Len. The snurd will soon be ours. But then the heap collapsed. Hugh said, yuck, we're covered head to toe in muck. And Len complained, there is no stirred. They just made up a giant bird. Then the animals gathered round and they all let out a deafening sound. Neigh, moo, oink, baa, woof, woof, meow. What a racket, what a row. The farmer woke and said, goodness me. And he had a word with the prize queen bee. And the bees chased off the two bad men, who never came back to the farm again. And then the cow said moo, the hen said cluck, hiss said the goose, quack said the duck, neigh said the horse, oink said the hog, baa said the sheep, woof said the dog, and the farmer cheered. Both cats purred, but the ladybird never said a word, and neither did the snuggly snurd.